I have a lot of students who are really reluctant to share their voice out loud. I looped with my students every year. So I had some students who I was on my second year with, and I'd heard maybe like 20 words aggregate from them in like 18 months. So I'm like, I'd love to unlock student voice. So I'm like, the power of the keyboard versus like the virtual keyboard and Google Docs and the whole like G Suite now workspace environment. Let me try this out. And so I got all the kids on Google. I put them in front of the Chromebook. And because I was so intentional with the goal and the challenge I was trying to solve, the result and the outcome and the improvement in the learning space was measurable. It was tangible. I was able to adjust and iterate my approach better. And it didn't drain my battery. Like I went home every day feeling like my effort in charging the devices, in collecting them and plugging them back in assigning my students logins and, troubleshooting when it couldn't log in. It didn't feel like, oh my God, why am I even doing this? I'm like, I know I am doing this. I'm doing this because now Jaheim, for the first time in a year and a half, is like super engaged, and I'm hearing like what his actual voice sounds like, because here he is as a little cursor on the screen creating, epic amounts of content and thought.
What opportunities do you see for district leaders? Like, how do they navigate through the noise?
If we just focused on a few powerful tools, it relieves stress for the educator and increased opportunity for the student. But it had to be a democratic experience. We had to bring the educators around the table, have the conversation, start with the opportunities,